Hello dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. I'm bringing a lecture series for IGCSE students. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. So today is our first introductory lecture to classification. In this module, we will study about the characteristics of living things, and the second thing is the classification, which will be our main topic. So let's do this, champ. What are the characteristics of living things? You can remember it as Mrs. Green. Here are the 7 characteristics of living organism. First is movement, second is respiration, third is sensitivity, fourth one is growth, and fifth one is the reproduction, second last is excretion, and the last one is nutrition. These 7 characteristics are present in every living organism, and even you can memorize these 7 characteristics by Mrs. Green. Okay, let's discuss them one by one. The first one is the movement. You know that it is the process or the state of changing place or position of body or a body part from one position to another. For example, when we move from one place to another place, actually it is a movement. Or even you can see in this image a boy is moving, is walking, which it is a process. It's showing a process. Even you can see in the first diagram in which plant grows, its different body parts grows. It also shows a kind of movement. Okay, the second one is the respiration. Respiration is the process of breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. You can see this in diagram that the air is coming inside the lungs and then moving out. Actually it's a respiration. If you talk about cellular respiration, respiration is another thing. Cellular respiration is another thing. You must remember it. Okay, the cellular respiration is the chemical process occurring in living organism. In this process, energy is produced from the food, and in this process oxygen is consumed and carbon dioxide is released. Okay, the reaction is given below, in which glucose is completely oxidized. C6H12O6 is the molecular formula of glucose. Okay, which is completely oxidized in the presence of oxygen and is converted into carbon dioxide and water. In this reaction, ATP as energy is released. Okay, so the next one is the sensitivity. Actually it is the ability of an organism or organ to respond the external stimulus, but stimulus may also be the internal. Okay, what is stimulus? Stimulus is actually the any change in environment which can be detected. It may be the pressure, it may be the temperature, it may be the even touch. There are a lot of different stimulus. Okay, there are 5 different sense organs in our body that detect these stimulus. You know that those are eye, tongue, skin, ear, and the nose. Okay, eye is used for vision, tongue is used for taste, and skin is used for touch, ear is used for hearing, and the nose is for smelling. Okay, these 5 different sense organs are used in sensitivity. Okay, the next one is the growth. Actually growth refers to increase in mass and size of body or organs. Okay, when we grow up, our body, our weight increases, our the cells inside the organs also increases. There are 2 processes that occurs during growth. First, multiplication of cell occurs, by which the organ increases in size, and the other one is the intracellular substances. They also increases. Intracellular substances are those substances which are present inside the cell. Okay, those substances also increase in size. Okay, the next one is the reproduction. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce fertile offspring, and those offspring are of course similar to themselves. Okay, There are two types of reproduction. One of them is sexual reproduction, in which the few enough gametes occur. Okay, the next one is the asexual reproduction, in which there is no any kind of few enough gametes. Okay, we will discuss them separately in the incoming lectures. Okay, would you tell me that which kind of this reproduction is being shown in this diagram? Just comment it below if you're interested in this lecture. If you're enjoying this lecture, then comment it below right now. Okay, so move toward the next topic, that is excretion. Excretion is the process of removing waste and excess water from the body. You know that excess of everything is bad. Okay, so there are different organs in our body that are involved in excretion: lungs, liver, kidney, and one is the largest external organ of our body that is also involved in excretion. Just comment it below. I want your attention. I want you to be here. I want you to prepare these notes for you. Okay, so these all organ are involved in the excretion. Actually, their purpose is to maintain homeostasis. Homeostasis is the actually the maintaining of internal body temperature from the fluctuations of the external environment. It doesn't matter what's happening outside, our system keeps our internal environment regularly maintained. The next one is the nutrition. Nutrition is the process of taking in food and converting into energy. Okay, you can see a baby who is eating continuously. Actually, it's a gif. Okay, so nutrients are required for the plant for their proper growth. You can see the carrot that is growing. Okay, so nutrients are required for the proper growth of plants. Our main topic starts from here. Actually, it is the classification. Our first chapter is the classification of living organism. You know that classification is the dividing of organism into group and subgroup. And those actually that division is based upon the similarities and the differences, dissimilarities among the organism. In this slide, there are 6 different type of organism are given. You know that cow and the goat are similar, that's why they are placed in kingdom animalia, they are animals. Okay, similarly rose and mustards are similar, that's why they are placed in kingdom plantae. And even the mushrooms and the morels, they look like similar, that's why they are placed in fungi or fungi. Okay, so we divided these organism on the basis of their similarities, and we separated them on the basis of their dissimilarities. Okay, what is classification? The division of organism on the basis of their similarities and differences into group and subgroup. Okay, actually next one is the species of classification system start from species. Even you can say that our taxonomy starts from species. The species is the group of organisms which can interbreed among themselves and produce fertile offspring. Okay, in this diagram there are 5 different kinds of species are given below. Okay, uh, jackal is another species, wolf is another species, dog is another species, pony is another species, and zebra is another species. But there are a lot of similarities that exist between them. That's why on the behalf of their similarities, we when 2 or more species that look like similar, they form genus. That's why jackal, wolf, and dogs, these are mammal, they look like similar, that's why dogs like mammals are included in genus Canis. And similarly the pony and the zebra, their species are different, but there are some similarities that exist between them. That's why horse like mammals are included in genus Equus. The next one is the methods to classify the organism. Organisms are classified on the basis of morphology, anatomy, and DNA. The first two, morphology and anatomy, are the techniques that were used in ancient times, that was used in past. But the DNA is the modern technology to determine the organism. Actually, in DNA, there are four different types of nitrogen bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Okay, the differences in the organism are identified on the sequence of these nitrogen bases. Okay, so the next one is the classification system. Linnaeus introduced the classification system in 1735. He divided all the different organisms into species. For example, a human species is sapiens, cat species is catus. Organism, he divided the organism, he created the species on the basis of appearance and the behavior. He divided the organism on the basis of their appearance and their behavior. That's why he just recognized 12,000 different species of the organism. Before starting the binomial nomenclature given by Linnaeus, let's discuss about the taxonomy. Actually, the taxonomy is the study of classification. The hierarchy of taxonomy is given below, starting from species. You know that species are the organisms that can interbreed among themselves and produce fertile offspring. Two different species form genus, then genus form family, then family form order, then order to class, and class forms phylum, and the phylum forms kingdom. Two and more kingdom form domain. And even you know that there are three types of domains exist in the world. One is the archaea, the second one is the bacteria, and the third one is eukarya. And eukarya are the organisms, they have well developed, well defined nucleus. Okay, so with that, the classification of a human being is given. Our domain is eukarya, our kingdom is animalia, our phylum is chordata, our class is mammalia, our order is primates, our family is humanidae, and our genus is homo, and our species is sapiens. That's why our biological name is Homo sapien. That's it for today, and I will meet you in the next lecture. And before ending this lecture, just subscribe my YouTube channel Ghazian Zoologist, so that I will see you soon.